Hello. How's everybody doing? Did you guys get nervous? Did you think I wasn't gonna show up? I had to read today. I had to read people today. Usually I try to take it easy on Wednesdays because I do this and to try to just give myself a time to catch up to messages and emails and things like that. But the last few Wednesdays have not been successful in that endeavor. So here I am. How's everybody doing? Lucinda, I like that name. Mandy, hello, hello. Okay, let's see here. How is everybody doing on this hump day? Hi, Heather. Hi, Summer. Do people ever, is it summer with a U or summer like with an O? Summer. I like it either way. All right. All kinds of stuff going on here. Okay, who is a newbie here? Hi, Susan. Is this their first time? Is there any newbies? So I'll go ahead and explain if it is a first time for you. I try to do these every Wednesday. Basically what I do is just pull some cards and allow you guys to use your intuition to pick cards 1, 2, or 3. And I usually like to tell you to have an idea of what you're asking or what you're wanting confirmation on from the card before you do so. I like for you guys to, hi Lily, I like for you guys to make sure that you put your numbers in the comments. That way I know that you're holding yourself accountable, okay? That's kind of your way of being like, okay, I can't go back. Because a lot of people have a hard time choosing 1, 2, or 3, and oftentimes they mean completely different things. So you want to make sure that you are holding yourself accountable. Hi, Bobby. All right, that was you, Barb. I said hi to you. Okay. The other thing that I do on Wednesdays, in addition to pulling for everybody, is I also pick a letter or a couple of letters, and if your name is your first name, your last name, maybe a location that you work with, anything that you might ask Spirit or, your guides for guidance on that is attached to these initials, these cards are for you, okay? So don't pick 1, 2, or 3. And the letters today are L and Z. I don't know if you guys have caught on. Hi, Aunt Megan. I don't know if you guys have caught on the fact that I have Invisalign now, but that's why my teeth look so shiny. I looked at the last, and it's also why I probably talk funny. So, okay. Hi, Grammy. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Christina. All right. Patty, she's ready to go. I haven't even put the cards up, and she's already ready. All right, I'm going to show you cards 1 through 3. If you remember, if you have the initial L or Z or any connection to it, thank you, Erica. If you have any connection to it, make sure that you don't pick 1, 2, or 3. I will show you your own separate cards. That's L and Z. Okay, so here we go. And remember, they're backwards for you. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. 3 gets 2 cards. But don't pick 3 because of that. Go with your gut. Go with your intuition, because they pretty much say the exact same thing. So 1 is from the angel deck, 2, fairy deck, 3, angel answers. 1, 2, or 3. Make sure you are putting your, hi Cindy, put your pick in the comments. Hold yourself accountable. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Okay, and then for my L's, I will reveal yours first. How's everybody doing? Are you guys ready for Christmas? I get really severe anxiety during the holiday season. And I have a couple of theories as to why I get really bad anxiety. A couple of them I won't talk about, but the idea of having so many things to do and the hustle and bustle and trying to please so many individuals. I used to say that I'm a recovering people pleaser, but that's not true because I am still definitely a people pleaser. And perhaps that's one of the biggest lessons that we're all sent here to tackle is trying to please ourselves first instead of others. So I hope you'll take that little message with you today. Don't get so wrapped up in the holiday season. I created several really big boundaries for myself this year. And because I created those boundaries, I will tell you I'm experiencing a little bit of lightness this year. It's not quite as stressful for me. So set those boundaries. Heather, I don't even have our tree up. That's freaking awesome. I love it. I love it. Okay. For any newbies, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the cards one more time for anybody that's jumped on here. And then we will reveal. So make sure you're putting your pick 1, 2, or 3 in the comments. 1, 2, 3. I look really yellow. Okay, now I'm not. Now I'm yellow. Now I'm not. That's cool. I'm like a kid. I'm easily amused. Okay. Keep in mind that if you have the initial L or Z or any connection to it with your question that you're asking guidance on, that you don't put a number in the comments because I have special cards for you, L's and Z's. Okay, I think we're ready. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if you picked card number 1, okay, it's time for rest or to take a vacation. This card is all about asking you to take a little bit more time before you make a big decision. Something else is going to reveal itself that more than likely will make it easier for you to make that decision. Try meditating. That's what's recommended. So I know a lot of people have a hard time with meditation, myself included. I have a hard time staying in the moment. My mind goes a million miles a minute. And I always recommend the app Calm. The thing about meditation is, especially with a guided meditation, if you're using a guided meditation, you're supposed to be listening to it and doing exactly what your guide is telling you to do, but you also want to pay attention to anything random that would come to your senses or to your mind, pictures, thoughts. Why did this happen? And so I think people get a little confused exactly how meditation works. We think that we're supposed to not think about anything, nothing at all. And that's absolutely the opposite of what meditation is supposed to do for you. You want to step completely out of the present, step completely out of all of your issues. Don't be thinking about any of those. And you want to get yourself to a very calm, meditative state. And that is when you'll probably start to experience visions, thoughts, ideas coming to you. And that's the point of meditation. So, number 1, if you pick number 1, I need you to meditate. Your guides are asking you to start that practice. The other thing is that there is a big decision that you're trying to make. I want you to really take time before you make that decision because I don't think that you have all of the facts yet. I'm going to show you this card because Miss Cindy wants to see them more. So that is card number 1. If you pick card number 1, feel free to take a screenshot of it or something. Okay. Okay. Card number 2. Card number 2. Hello, everybody. Okay, this card is, one more thing I wanted to tell you about card number 1. The 4th or April or the number 4 in general is going to be important somehow in this situation. So just keep that in mind. Okay, card number 2. This card's all about being more assertive. A lot of times I was just talking about being a recovering people pleaser. And the last thing I usually am is assertive. And I think a lot of people find that hard to believe, but it's the truth. I just want to keep everything calm. So what we tend to do is swallow the icky stuff. We just decide, you know what, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to make this calm, and I'm going to deal with it later. And when you try to deal with it later in your own way, everything goes to chaos. So it's best to speak up the moment that you feel like this is going to be a problem for me in the future. So if you pick card number 2, it says several things on here, and I'm getting ready to show you, but the one thing that I am picking up most is that you need to be assertive. And at that point, then everything will go your way. So be much more supportive, or much more assertive. Okay, there's your card. See? Sometimes these things up here could have something to do with the person that you need to be more assertive to, or the person that you are. All right. That's cool. Cindy said, when I sit in a certain way, there is a heart on your head because of the mirror. That's awesome. I had our psychic and mediumship class this weekend, and one of my students, who is very gifted, she said, there is the biggest angel behind you, and she said, I can't get past it. It's like a huge white aura or angel wings, you being wrapped in angel wings. And that's probably the 6th or 7th time I've heard that over the last 7 or 8 years. So with people repeatedly seeing the same exact thing, I would say I'm highly protected, and I am so grateful for my angels. Okay, so if you picked number 3, are you ready? You got 2. The first one you got was trust. Okay? And I equate this to use your intuition, trust in yourself, and trust that the situation is best for you. The other thing I got, and this flew out of the deck, and I think it's important because it just kind of sums this up, is success. I thought it was beautiful that you got the trust card, trust yourself. Basically, everything's going to be fine, and then right after that, the success card flew out. So, well done. Trust yourself more. Okay. All right. Oh, hi, Christina. I love you too. I love every one of you out there. Every single one of you. You guys are my favorites. Okay. If you have the initial L or Z, I think I told you I was going to do this first and I didn't. I'm sorry. We're going to read your cards. So, you got the new career opportunity card, but that's not the only thing that 6 of Earth means. This could also have to do with gifts of money coming in, and with it being Christmas, that doesn't surprise me. With it being Christmas coming up and the fact that you may be getting Christmas bonuses or, gifts from loved ones, I'm going to skip over that being the meaning of this card, and I'm going to go straight to new career opportunities because for some reason that is sticking out to me. For some reason. Well, maybe it's because I'm a psychic. Anyways. The other one that you got has to do with making a decision. The antelope. This card is all about making a decision quickly, taking action. A lot of times we are faced with something that we think, well, I've got time to make this decision. I'm here to tell you right now, you don't. You need to make the decision now, okay? Why, I don't know, but you do need to make the decision, and I think that it has to do with career situation, hobby, anything that you're heavily involved in, that your life basically revolves around. And most of us have a 48-hour-a-week job, and that's what career means to us. But that card could also fall into hobbies, ideas. Maybe you want to take a chance, a leap of faith, and jump into something new. There's your sign. Okay, guys, I am going to hop off of here. I want to tell you one last time, the next 2 Wednesdays, I will not be doing lives. I will be on Christmas vacation with my babies. So we're going to take a couple weeks off, the 21st and the 28th. And then on the 4th, we will be back. I'm also getting ready to post a home event since our 23rd home event sold out so quickly. It is going to be on Christmas Eve, and it is going to be a candlelit ceremony, again, just like the 23rd. So if you're wanting something super extra special and you don't have anything going on Christmas Eve, please join me. I'll post that link soon, okay? I'll try to come back and post it on here too. Oh, Anita! Do you guys see Anita McMillan? She is a good friend of mine, one of the very few mediums that I still am in contact with, and I absolutely love her. If you all are ever wanting a reading outside of me, hit up Anita. I just saw she joined us. Okay, I love you guys. I'm going to hop off of here. You have a wonderful and safe holiday. If I do get a chance to pop back on in between these 2 weeks, I most definitely will. All right, I love you. Bye-bye.